welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Kris. And if you have seen my video, yung aking birthday haul, yung sandamukal na makeup, yung pinakita ko sa inyo, you have probably seen yung mga Fenty products because in today's video, yun po ang i-feature natin full face using Fenty Beauty. A little bit of a disclaimer, guys. Medyo nagdaya lang ako ng konti kasi may mga products dito na medyo hindi nag-work, so I have to go dun sa mga products na talagang favorites ko to do the job, okay? So don't hate me on that. If you're interested to know how I was able to pull off this look or kung nagustuhan nyo ba tong makeup na to, please keep on watching because we are gonna get started. If you're a makeup junkie or a makeup addict or if you're a beginner, you've probably heard of Fenty. Fenty is Rihanna, the singer. Yun yung kanyang makeup line. Noong una sabi ko, bakit ba Fenty? Fenty pala yung apelido niya. Ngayon ko lang nalaman kasi hindi naman ako super hardcore fan ni Rihanna. But I love her, okay? Huwag kayo masyadong magalit sa akin kung hindi ako super fan, but I love her. Noong unang narinig ko na maglalabas si Rihanna ng makeup, parang sabi ko, so this is just gonna be another Kylie, another Kim Kardashian, na parang mga lipsticks lang yung lalabas nila, or eyeshadow palettes, parang ganun lang. Hindi ako masyadong sobrang na-excite. Pero nung nakikita ko na yung mga pictures on social media, sabi ko, ooh, they're gonna come out with foundation. And yung foundation nila is like 40 shades. Oh, so medyo legit ang paglalabas ni Rihanna ng kanyang mga makeup products. So start tayo sa aking bare face, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, buti na lang wala tayong masyadong breakout. So the first thing that I applied on my face is this primer. This is called the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. And akala ko nung una medyo may pagka-silicone-y, velvety ang kanya magiging texture. But to my surprise, para siyang moisturizer. Very similar siya dun sa Laura Mercier oil-free foundation primer. If na-experience nyo na yun. Basta parang moisturizer ang texture niya on your skin. And guys, did you know how much this is? This sells for 1,850, which is like, bakit ang mahal mo? So, pero nung in-apply ko naman siya sa aking mukha, okay naman ang kanyang performance. By the way, just to let you know guys, on my face, half of my face lang ang nilagyan ko ng primer. Etong side lang na to. The other half, hindi ko siya nilagyan ng primer para makita ko yung performance ng kanilang foundation. So now, let's move on to the next step, which is to apply the foundation. Etong foundation niya, meron akong 3 shades. I was generously gifted by Ninang Pam ng 3 shades. Maraming salamat po, Ninang, if you're watching. So I have here 180, 150, and 230. By the way, ang buong pangalan nito is Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This sells for 1,950. You get about 32 ml or 1.08 fluid ounces. So it looks like that. I love the packaging, by the way. Ako kasi I'm geared towards dun sa mga packaging na matte. Talagang gusto ko yung itsura na matte. Ang lakas makasosyal para sa akin. So ako, hinulaan ko na lang kung ano yung shade ko. I chose between 230 at saka si 180. And then I ended up using the shade 180. Ayoko munang iswatch to, guys. Ha? Pasensya na kayo kasi sayang. Etong foundation na to, it claims to be long wearing. At saka sabi dito sa Sephora, ito daw ay matte, soft matte yung kanyang finish. At saka buildable daw yung kanyang coverage. Napansin ko kagad na it is very runny. Yung consistency niya, it's very different from, like for example, if I can compare it with MAC Studio Fix. What was that? The MAC Studio Foundation. So, very liquidy ang kanyang texture. And kung na-try nyo na yung Estee Lauder, na-swatch ko yun, yung Estee Lauder ni Aisha, very similar yung kanilang formula. Very runny, very liquidy. Which makes it a little difficult to blend using a foundation brush. By the way, this is Rihanna's 110 or 110 foundation brush. To be honest, preference nyo kasi yun, guys. Ako, mas gusto ko talagang gumamit ng sponge instead of a brush. Tapos sa mukha ko pala, guys, ang ginawa ko, 2 klase ng makeup tools ang pinang-apply ko. This is called the Precision Makeup Sponge. It looks like this. And since I'm more of a sponge or damp sponge applicator kind of girl, mas nagustuhan ko tong application ni damp sponge over the brush. For your information, guys, itong Fenty Beauty Full-Bodied Foundation Brush in 110 sells for the same price as the foundation. It's 1,950. I would just choose another shade of the foundation than to go for the brush kasi sobrang ang mahal-mahal niya and hindi naman ako sobrang fan ng pag-a-apply ng foundation using a brush. Etong sponge nila, which is the Precision Makeup Sponge, this sells for 1,000 pesos. Whoa! That is expensive, like seriously expensive. Syempre, of course, the Kuripot side of me will creep in and will tell you na this isn't worth it because it's way too expensive. Dagdagan mo na lang ng konti, makakabili ka na ng iba pang Fenty products, diba? Instead of a tool. Sorry, medyo kalat-kalat ang pagre-review ko. But going back dun sa foundation, sobrang nagustuhan ko yung texture niya on my skin. Although napansin ko, you really have to work very quickly kasi ang bilis-bilis niya mag-set. As in, kapag in-apply mo siyang ganon, give it a few seconds, mag-start na siya mag-set and makikita mo na medyo mahihirapan ka nang i-blend out using the damp sponge. So, I would suggest na you just apply yung product dun sa mga areas na gusto mo munang takpan. Work on small areas first. Kaysa idut-dut mo lahat sa buong mukha mo yung foundation, then blending it out. I was able to compare yung itsura ng aking mukha with just one layer of the foundation and the other side, walang foundation. As you can see, talaga na even out niya yung color ng aking mukha and I think it's a perfect match. It started off a little white but I know na mag-oxidize siya kasi a lot of my friends told me na nag-oxidize si Fenty foundation. But then again, when I decided to add a little bit more or another layer or a second layer of that foundation, kasi sabi nga, di ba, buildable siya, nakita ko na talagang natakpan niya yung mga areas na dapat niyang takpan without it looking cakey. It's probably because of the formula kasi sobrang malabnaw yung formula niya kaya ang sarap ipatong-patong sa mukha mo. Tapos yung feeling niya, hindi yung suffocated yung skin, ang feeling niya nakakahinga pa rin yung balat ko. And since wala namang concealer si Fenty, I just went ahead and used my favorite Shape Tape concealer. This one is in the shade, ano ba shade nito, Light Sand. And I also, parang binlend out ko na lang siya dun sa aking lids because I also use this as an eyeshadow primer. And right after that, mukha nang as in super flat and may sakit yung aking mukha. So I decided to just frame my face just a little bit by drawing on my kilay, because kilay is life. And I use my favorite Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. I went ahead and set my under eyes using the Fenty, what do you call this? The Invisimatte Blotting Powder in the shade Universal. It comes in this lovely packaging. Noong una, akala ko nung nakikita ko lang to sa picture, parang ang cheap. Bakit parang white lang siya? Pero, pag tiningnan mo siya up close at saka sa personal, parang may pagka-pearly white yung itsura ng packaging. And it looks like that. You have a decent size mirror. Tapos, meron siyang sponge applicator na I don't think I'm gonna be using. But, the shade of the powder is like this. Very similar to dun sa, ano ba yung favorite ko na, was it Catrice? Yung Catrice na translucent na pressed powder, parang ganun yung kanyang feel. And definitely, when you swatch it at the back of your hand, wala kang makikitang kulay kasi nga translucent siya. And this one is 1,700. Like for me, between the foundation, which is 1,950, at saka ito, I'm gonna have to say na get the foundation, but just get this instead sa drugstore. And of course, no makeup is complete without, you know, shaping my cheeks. Pinaliliit natin yan kasi ang laki na po ng aking mukha, di ba? I use these products. These are called the Fenty Beauty Match Stix Trio. This sells for 3,050. Oh my gosh. Pero kung bibilin mo lang ng isa, kasi ito, it comes in like a trio packaging. Pero pag isa lang ang bibilin mo, it's 1,450. So, kung maganda ang performance na itong product na ito sa inyo, I would suggest that you go for the trio sticks instead of just buying it separately. Anyway, I have here 3 different shades. I have Mocha for the contour stick. I have Bamboo for the highlighting stick. And Trippin' for, I thought it's a blush stick, but I'm not really sure kung ano talaga siya. First of all, gusto ko yung concept na magnetic siya. That's very clever. And if we will just open one of them, makikita nyo guys, ang konti nang nasa loob. Diba? Oh, parang ano lang siya, 7.10 grams. Kakarampot. Parang I would, kasi sa haba niya, parang I would expect na siguro mga hanggang dito yung product niya, pero hindi. Medyo konti lang siya. Anyway, as I was trying to draw in the contour lines on my face, medyo napansin ko na madali siya. It glides on smoothly. Madali siya ipahid. Tapos, medyo okay din naman na gamitan siya ng damp sponge para i-blend siya. Ang nahirapan lang ko, again, etong foundation brush, I gave it a try. Tininan ko kung mabiblend out ba niya ng mas maayos yung contour using this tool. Pero, mahirap. Kasi parang dinadrag niya kasi yung foundation underneath. Yun din na napansin ko, guys. Parang yung combination nitong foundation at saka nitong Stix ni Rihanna, medyo hindi sila nagko-complement sa balat ko. Eto, maganda talaga yung pag-set niya at saka yung pagpahid niya sa aking face. Eto, maganda din nung ina-apply ko siya. Pero, nung biniblend out ko na siya, talagang dinadala niya, dinadrag niya yung foundation. Hindi ko alam kung anong problema sa formula. So, I would suggest na kung ito ang gagamitin nyo, just choose one lang. Hindi mo sila pwedeng pag-combinin. Or at least kung pareho tayo ng skin type. I went ahead and tried the bamboo shade, which is a highlighting stick. Hindi ko naisip kanina na pwede sigurong ito yung ginamit kong concealer, diba? Pero wala na, it's too late. I already did my concealer. But anyway, there's nothing special about it though. Para sa akin wala siya masyadong ganap sa kanyang buhay para maging special siya. Or probably, if ang ginamit ko as my foundation and concealer ay itong product na to, tas ito yung pang contour ko without the foundation, maybe I'm going to have another opinion about it. I've yet to try that. Makikita niyo yun sa vlogs. But as a first impression, it didn't do much in combination with the foundation. Last but not the least, guys, ay ang Trippin na shade. This one, as you can see, diba, medyo may pagka corally, orangey shade siya. Alam ko na madadrag niya yung foundation ko, kaya very, very light lang ako nagpahid sa cheek area. At saka ang ginawa ko, mas maganda na ginamit ko yung aking fingers to blend everything. But when I was blending it on my skin, it ended up looking like a highlighter. Hindi siya nagmukhang blush. Kasi nga siguro hindi naman talaga siya blush, diba? So, I decided to just use my favorite Sephora blush, which is this one. This one is called Mango Beam. Very, very similar yung kanilang color and nag-complement naman siya. So, parang nagkaroon ng mas glowy texture or glowy appearance yung aking blush because I have the Fenty stick underneath. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the highlighters. Okay, papakita ko muna sa inyo yung mga highlighters, guys, ha. Let's start off with the very first one, which is this one. So, parang ano siya, sorry ha, sabihin ko muna kung anong tawag sa kanya. Nakalagay dito, this is called the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. This sells for 1,950 and you get 2 shades. Sa design na to, dalawa yung pan. Yung isa as in beaming highlight, yung isa medyo subtle highlight. The shades in here are called Fire Crystal at saka Lightning Dust. The second highlighter looks like this. Tapos, ang shade naman na nandito is Mean Money and Hustla Baby. Sobrang gusto ko yung mga pangalan ng kanyang mga shades. Like, very street style, hip, young, parang ganun yung vibe. Ang sobrang unkabogable na highlighter in Trophy Wife. It looks like that. Anyway, this is the highlighter combo that I used on my cheeks. Nagulat ako nung pinahid ko siya as in sobrang glow na glow siya. This is Fire Crystal, yung ginamit ko dito. Fire Crystal. And on my nose, I blended the two together. So, si Fire Crystal tsaka si Lightning Dust, nilagay ko siya at the tip of my nose. But, dito sa aking Cupid's Bow, si Fire Crystal pa rin yung nakalagay sa akin. Dun sa first collection kasi ni Rihanna, wala pang eyeshadow. Kaya ang ginamit ko, eto munang shade na to, which is Trophy Wife, all over my lids. And to just create like a little bit of a transition, ginamit ko si Golden Ochre ni Anastasia from the Modern Renaissance palette. Yun lang yung nasa aking mata. At saka sa aking lower lashes, guys, I just blurred out the color Burnt Orange para at least hindi mawala yung focus dun sa Trophy Wife na shade na nasa aking eyelids. It's like super duper yellow up in there. Just to let you know, guys, these highlighters are being sold for 1,950 and in my opinion, sa performance ng ginamit ko na combo, I think it's worth your money, especially if love na love mo talaga si Rihanna. Tapos yung, kahit na sabihin natin quality, ang ganda ng quality niya and you get a decent size, malaki siya, and Basta I love it. Last but not the least is her very first lip product. This is called the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer that sells for 1,200 pesos, guys. It comes in this gorgeous packaging. Rose gold yung take. I don't have any color underneath para makita niyo yung itsura niya. On top of my natural lip color, ganyan yung look. I like it. It's a little heavy, pero wearable siya. Kasi may mga gloss na parang pag nilagay mo sa lips mo, parang gano'n ka ng gano'n, para ka naglalaway na hindi mo mawawari kasi parang hindi mo magalaw ng maayos yung lips mo. But this one is very comfortable. I like it. Before I share with you guys my final thoughts, let me share with you another collection from the Fenty Beauty line, which is called the Galaxy. Reviewing the Galaxy line in this video kasi gusto ko malaman from you guys down in the comment section kung gusto nyong makita kung paano magpa-perform yung kanyang Galaxy makeup products. So comment kayo sa baba kung gusto nyong makakita na separate video for the Fenty Galaxy collection and I will make that video for you. Now let's talk about my final thoughts. I am in love with Fenty Beauty. Unang-una, yung packaging pa lang niya, as in super thumbs up sa akin. I love it. The vibe it gives you, it gives, sabi ko nga kanina, di ba, modern, young, hip, street style yung vibe na pinaparating niya sa akin. So I like that about it. So kumbaga parang siyang it's an affordable luxury product for me, ha. Sa opinion ko lang yon. I feel like you can get products na mga below 2,000 pesos. Medyo, I mean, sa normal na tao makakabili ka na. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you only have like 2 things that you wanna try dun sa Fenty line, I would suggest that you go for the foundation at saka yung kanilang highlighter. As in, super sulit ang inyong pera dito sa dalawang products na to. For me, it really works for my super duper oily, acne prone at saka large pores na skin type. Ang ganda niya sa balat, guys. At saka ito, although beaming highlight siya, it doesn't really emphasize yung mga crater marks ko na nandito sa cheeks. Ang ganda niya tingnan. As in, glossy, basa effect siya. And if you're gonna ask me ano yung mga least favorite products ko from the Fenty line, again guys, hindi ibig sabihin na least favorite ko siya, hindi na maganda ang performance niya. Maganda pa rin naman ang performance niya. Yun nga lang, personally, feeling ko parang excessive na if I'm gonna get this. Mas masusulit ko yung pera ko kung bibili ako ng ibang products other than the translucent powder at saka itong Fenty Beauty na Pro Filt'r Primer. Like may mga moisturizers or may mga drugstore na mga foundation primer that can also work with Fenty foundation. So, ito, para sa presyo niya, parang konting dagdag na lang makakabili ka na ng foundation. So, might as well go for the foundation over the primer. This one naman, ganun din. Parang konti na lang yung idadagdag mo, makakakuha ka na ng highlighter, diba? So, instead of this one, ang daming mga dupe na mga translucent powder. Kasi, like for me, if you wear it on your face, mas makikita ng tao yung highlighter over the translucent powder, diba? It makes sense? So, yun lamang po, ladies and gentlemen, for this video. And don't forget to check out the description box. Some more info, nandun po siya. Yung mga products na feature ko sa video na ito. Thank you so much guys for watching. And hindi ko na patatagalin na outro. And I'll see you again next time. Bye! I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please